Alright, yeah. Now it should be live with the delay on. Let's see. I'll probably need to repeat this since it'll take a little bit until people join in and everything. So yeah. Okay. Announcement made. Now I need my pinned messages. I also need to check if everything is working on both platforms. It should be. Yeah, it seems as if I'm live. Let me do something on OBS real quick. And let me set up my message. Won't be interacting with chat during. I'm gonna pin this. Let me go over to YouTube. Let me send the same thing. Let me pin. Alrighty. Okay, so let me do this again. So I'm experimenting with having delay on. Having delay on allows me to avoid getting Genji banned and sniped. While not having to get off Overwatch during the queue to hide it, right? That allows me to, for example, play deathmatch and stuff. So to test if it's working properly, I'm gonna say a word right now, and once you hear this word, I want you to type it in chat. And then if I see it in the chat 1 minute after I actually did it, then I know that it's working properly. So if you hear this word right now, banana, type it in chat real quick. Before I did it with Apple, nobody typed, probably because it was too early. Now there are a few viewers, so someone is probably gonna type it. That is no delay at all, actually. That's weird. There should be a 60-second delay, but you typed it way before it. That is actually weird. It's showing me delay 60 seconds. So why is that not working? That's weird. Okay. Here's a quick thing that could help me. Can you all can someone open, if they're for example on browser, that would be easier, both my streams, right? Both the Twitch and the YouTube stream, and compare to see if one has a delay and the other doesn't? Because if so, maybe I will have to do only a single stream instead. And see if that somehow fixes it, but I don't know. Yeah. Just want to make sure that this is working before I play. But yeah, I have my announcements made on Discord. I have my pinned messages in both chats, so as soon as we figure out the delay, we're ready to go and play. Go check it out, thank you. But yeah, I guess I'll just keep talking, so that way it's a little bit easier for you to try and figure out if they are desynced and there's something of a delay that the YouTube one doesn't have, so yeah. I'll give you another word for reference. Pineapple. I'm counting the seconds and seeing how long it takes for you to answer. Yeah, 10 seconds. That's not a delay that I was playing with. Weird. It should be working. Why is it not working? Does anyone know? So why OBS, why is this in front? Why can't I read this? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like neither stream actually has a really long delay for some reason. Let me check something real quick on the settings. Settings, advanced, enable, apply, okay. I don't know if it's gonna change while live, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, there you go. Now OBS is actually showing me chat. I'm gonna try something real quick, chat. Let me try and change the delay. I'm gonna up the delay to quote unquote 70 seconds instead of 60. Let's see if that does anything. I don't know if I can actually do that thing live. Right now I pressed OK to apply it, but the delay on the stream itself is showing as 60. Interesting. It doesn't seem like I can actually change this live. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this at some other point, I guess. But yeah, there should be a delay. And that's what's weirding me out. But yeah, let me start queuing. If I get sniped, I'll just play Mei. Or something. And yeah. So is there anything that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just turn off the second monitor when I'm in that actual match.
Select your hero.
But yeah, there is no delay. From what I'm seeing on my own stream preview, the delay is not actually working. Which is weird. Maybe I'll close stream, reopen or something. I could do that after this match, maybe. Okay. I don't think I need help right now. I think I'll just maybe stop the stream after. We'll see. If I do get Genji banned, I'll stop streaming and then restart. If I don't, then I'll just keep like this and then figure it out another time why there is no stream delay. That's it.
Select your hero.
But yeah. Now I'll say goodbye to you, chat, for now. I'm turning off the monitor so I cannot read your messages. I'll just be focused on my gameplay. I'll not be focused on narrating or anything. Maybe I'll say something out loud, although I doubt it. I'll probably just think it in my head. And then yeah, we'll just play and hopefully climb. Been doing a lot of dropping lately. I was 2 or 3 days ago, I don't actually remember. I was 2 games away from Gem 2 on this account. But then my ult is Gem 2, this account was about to be Gem 2, and then I would just need to push my ult to Gem 1, and then it would be only this account until Champ. But now I dropped all the way to almost Masters 1 on this account. So I'm trying to figure out what's going wrong and fix it. Alright, focus.
The objective is
not taking this point.
Enemy seen.
At your service.
no one can stop me. Огонь по готовности!
This round is probably lost. We don't walk.
Let the kitsune
We have Kitsune for ages, we don't walk, we don't anything.
to me.
Rip. Yeah, this is this round.
Let's push them off the objective.
Hmm.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
This guy not on
If
Zarya.
anyone requires my assistance,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hey there.
we can do this. We must believe. Believe. The enemy is approaching. Feel some fire. Come on. Ugh. I can protect. We must accelerate.
The objective is now active.
How's it going? Bad guys. Take 'em out. Brazilian is the way of the effective warrior.
Yeah. My backline just died to air molecules.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure like Tracer solo flanked a Brig Cass backline to help the Juno and somehow gets the kill on her without both bomb.
وليهم قوتك.
watch your back. Step right.
Come on, everyone.
At least they kill Zarya.
Push them off the point.
Nice. Okay. Awkward match. Really, all I can do is just mark and then wait to maybe kill a support. That's all I can do.
Fire at will. Огонь по готовности.
That was a bad grab. We had no way to follow up. Only if I one-shot the Lucio. And not just that, we waste auto ults too. They use less ults and win. Plus they're down beats. Should blade before they have nano. You're gonna wanna blade.
Hello.
Enemy over here. They're coming. Watch out.
Whoever holds your peace. My objective is in my hands.
Hit the Lucio first! Nice.
I am here. I'm on fire. Bad guy.
You're gonna have nano.
Show me what you're made of.
I did my best to win this match. It was a tough one. If I played slightly better, we'll win, but yeah. This team was just beyond awful. Doesn't help that King of the Hill is so focused on like who wins first fight, but like this fight, let's see.
Ready for battle.
Need to find the fight. Cause my Juno dies solo to a tracer or something. Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna get to see. But yeah, on that fight, my Juno just dies to nothing. Genji doesn't have a flank, Zarya has not walked yet, Ana is in the back. So nothing is happening. And then my Juno, playing besides a Cassidy and a Brig, just dies to air. Against non-lethal dive threats, or at least it shouldn't be lethal. Not of that backline. Just really silly mistakes like those, like I blade, I kill Ana, I kill Zarya. It's just DPS and Lucio. Okay, sure, they tag teamed our backline and killed our backline, but my Zarya failed to kill the Genji, failed to kill the Tracer, took a long time to even aim at the Lucio, and somehow died to the DPS dancing around her when she should be high charge in that situation. But I think that the issue is that they couldn't play one of their mains, Orisa, and they didn't want to play Hazard, or Hazard was banned or something like that, which is just unfortunate. I really think that the ban system is stupid the more I think about it. The ban system just serves to add uncontrollable variables to the matchmaker that makes quote-unquote balanced matches like that unbalanced, right? Because you remove the tools that a certain player needs, right, to perform or something like that.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
And then people that play characters like Hog get to snipe their bans with like Orisa and Ana, and then people that are flexible get punished because they don't have anything that in particular that they want to ban. The ban system is a system that I actually would like to see removed now. It is an interesting idea, but one that fails miserably, even considering the implementation that Blizzard went with, which is better than most games' ban system. But in terms of performance on that match, I'm happy with my performance. I just couldn't do very much to actually carry that match, I don't think.
Capture objective
Alright, it's fine, okay. It's good. My team fine, my team is fine. Alright, my tank is going Malga. This is gonna go badly. My Malga is just gonna die to poke. Wanna see? Ryan is not bad into this comp. You just need to know how to play him.
It's enemy here.
What? And that's the kind of stuff that makes me unsure whether or not... I mean, sure, if I'm better I can carry these matches, but a part of it seems like increased volatility from the drives. Just making these matches unbelievably weird. Oh, we have 2 levers? What? What?
My duty calls.
Great, thank you game, that is very fun. Alrighty, I guess there's no point in playing this match out. Unless these two come back, we're not gonna win this match. Watch this be a match that I was expected to win. Think it is servers? Yeah, it seems like people are just DCing left and right now. Oh, someone is back. Surely I won't get DC'd to add salt to the injury. Almost GM2, drop to almost a Masters 1 and then DC and get suspended. Because the servers are trash. That would be stupid. Just waiting so that I can quit this match. There's no point in playing. Let me actually even check this. Oh, they're back. Yep. This is one of the issues with balancing. I really think that I should not play on the end wick. Because then we have people like my tank that are clueless on how to play the role because they're flexing. And they probably don't have previous experience on the role. And are just on that rank because the game thinks they're similar in rank to their main role. And then causes wildly imbalanced matches. It just adds volatility to the matchmaker, stuff that the matchmaker can't account for.
How's it going?
Theoretically this match is winnable, but we have one fight. I don't think that we can actually leave this match anymore, because people actually came back.
I am restored.
Yeah, it is. So, such fun. I feel like the strategy with end of season games is either you play on a stack, or you're the kind of player that is just mechanically good. Yeah, I can't.
0-0.
I can't leave. These players are holding us hostage now. I think the strategy really is either you are mechanically good enough to just carry games where your teammates seem like they don't have a brain, or you don't queue. Or you stack. Because really, I can outsmart most players in this game, including some of the highest level players and even pros. But if my Ryan runs it down 1 versus 5, and our team just dies in situations where they shouldn't, and the fight doesn't... there is no fight to be had, then at that point, what can I do? Right?
My ultimate is charging.
Like, theoretically, that's gonna happen to the enemy team too, but...
I'm done with Talon.
I swear, if I was recording all of the matches that I have been playing... No, that is hope. It's just that the matches that... For some reason, the matches that... And that's obviously on me, but just like... The matches that I'm losing feel like they're not close, but the matches that I'm winning don't feel like they are... Like, if I was on the enemy side, you don't even have to try for them to win, right? So... But that's obviously on my performance. Because if I was performing better, then those matches are more comfortable and the losses are closer, right? But I can't help but feel like I have gotten unlucky. For example, getting hug one tricks on Numbani and other dive maps repeatedly and stuff like that. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is some rank variance should be expected, and I was just like flip-flopping between low GM3 and high GM3 for a while, but once it hit last week, now it has been flip-flopping more, which indicates not just a little bit more variance from the drives in last week, but partly my performance too dropping, probably because I've been engaging with the game less because the match quality has been dropping. Like, my team just dying to air molecules there just makes me so... just gets me so out of the zone.
Let them up.
It serves as the complete opposite. It's just like, what am I watching my teammates do? Right? So at that point, yeah, see? We were expected to win, right? We were expected to win that match. But we lost because of the disease and everything. And just like... I guess that is a problem on like my mentality and how I work as a player, that I disengage with the game at that point, right?
Select your hero.
Like the Samoa match, for example, I did better in that sense because despite me thinking it was very unwinnable, I just took account of the situation, found the best thing that I could do in the situation, executed, and we almost clutched the round, right? And we could have won that game. This match, having the levers and everything, that is too much, right? So I couldn't even, my brain couldn't even be engaged enough to just hit easy shots, which is on me. Why not 6v6? 6v6 sucks. Six v six could be better if they balance the mode properly, but they don't. I also heard that the queue times are awful. I have no interest in 6v6. The one thing that also indicates that it's me, and I'm not saying it's not, right? I understand that there is some more volatility on these end of season games, but I do know that if there's a trend towards I'm losing rank, and I'm losing a lot of rank, then it is me, right? Where was I going with this? I don't remember. But oh yeah, it feels bad to know that like Blizzard has a system in place that gives you more, gives you better teams to prevent you from going in crazy lose streaks.
It's a cruel world out there.
So oftentimes I'm losing expected matches, which is bad. It's bad news. Means that I'm being fed easier matches and I'm still losing them. And it's such a contrast from the games that I was dominating earlier, like 2 or 3 days ago. It's just, it's such a weird contrast. And what I'm trying to figure out is like, what happened? How can my performance just drop that much that fast? Did the game quality drop that much, really? Is my performance really that tied to the quality of the match? And the harder it is and the higher quality it is, the better my performance?
Enemy discovered.
There's the enemy.
Anyway, it's time to focus. Yeah, just barely dead there. It's fine.
Hyperheart deployed.
Protect the objective. Don't let them capture the objective.
Ah, rip.
I continue on this path.
Okay, let's do a complete reset here. there. He's dead.
This ends now.
That's the kind of stuff that I mean that makes it so hard for me to focus. Just like, we win a fight, but we just threw the fight to the one for absolutely no reason. I just need to reset here. It's like absolutely no reason. Just like, why do I even bother?
Disrupting.
Just 3 coins. Yeah, ping did not allow me to actually get the deflect off there. Oh, never mind. Even then, I'm just dead. Good with the lingering hammer hitbox. We have a touch, we have ults, we're fine. I just need to set up that myself. Actually, Ryan might touch.
This ends now.
I'm gonna take a little bit of poke from my Juno. Oh, my Juno rotated main. Yeah, that's smart. My bad! My bad, I should have known that my Juno does not play to farm ults. These matches are so depressing. Problem is, if I have the mentality, I will not engage with the match. I will not get in the zone, I will not be able to carry. Just need to roll with whatever I'm given.
We should begin.
Find the best approach. Somehow carry like that.
Don't let my immortality field go to your head. It's temporary. You can still die.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
They're throwing us some curveballs, huh?
My run is dead. I love that hammer range. It's so stupid. Oh, my run is so awful. My run missed the pin. My run solo shatters and misses the pin. Solo shatters on the 2v4.
この先に竜の道が。
Let's take off.
Tactical visor activated.
I'm a man on a mission.
Guided by the wind.
Ready for establish order reconnection.
This ends now.
Ah, that's a good boop.
Enemy discovered. Enemy here. Enemy discovered.
Tactical visor activated. For the Crusaders! Pulse munitions.
Area denial.
I am on fire.
Round 2. 1.
Behind you.
Score 1-1.
Reinhardt is the name! Glory is the game! Now you see me? Now you don't!
From now on, what I need to start doing at end of season is either actually spec, but most importantly, I think that if I'm scared of like taking a 7-day break or something and get rusty, one, don't, and two, if I wanna play another role.
It comes to this. Do not falter.
The objective is now.
They use low, let them cap. I'll just live here, not worth dying.
Enemy over here.
Enemy seen.
Increase our pace. Fix that.
This ends now.
Let them up! Tactical visor activated. Hammer down!
Didn't jump. Is yeah, just feeding infinite ult charge and delaying a retake. Good job, Freylock, you're so good.
This ends now.
Yeah, do these. GG's. Can't win a game. I'm pretty sure I'm Masters now. Yep, I'm somehow Masters. Beyond divides. Oh wow, I have 26 viewers watching me suffer.
Select your hero.
Yeah. Awesome. I don't think that the delay is suddenly working. Yeah, no, it's not. I'll have to figure out why the delay is not working at some other point.
Choose heroes.
Surely at some point I will start winning, right? Right? I do wonder, like, on that match, I was considering the possibility to maybe swap to a character that gives us better tank trade. Because the problem there is, I can't access backline. None of my supports are gonna help access backline. I am almost surely not gonna get kills on the backline. Because unless Juno messes up her distancing, right, her spacing, which she at some times didn't allow me to kill her, but most of the time she's not gonna do, so she's gonna be too far from it to engage. Lucia is gonna be around and gonna boop my engage at that point and can't kill anyone unless I one-shot, which is not gonna happen. And then the DPS are very hard to duel too, and I don't even have good flank routes to reach them. I don't actually get to do very many Genji things on that match because of our comp, and also, like, maybe I could exploit off angles and whatnot to gain advantages here and there, slowly push, macro, blah blah blah, but our Rhino was just dead every fight. And not every fight, before we even had an engagement most of the time, right? So considering how hard it was gonna be for me to carry on game, I was considering maybe I should swap. I don't figure out who to swap to. I don't think that swapping Mei would actually do something. The Rhine would just live. They would just break wall instantly. But also, I don't really want to climb back by swapping to other characters and cheesing the circumstances. Maybe I should, but I don't know. I feel like there's something for me to learn, for me to improve on Genji through this hardship, which is why I want to just go through it. I'm not even particularly mad about the losses. I'm just wondering what the hell I'm doing wrong and what the hell I need and when it's gonna stop. I'm just curious, because it feels like at this point I should have gotten some wins, right? Surely, because of the volatility, right, on the matchmaker. Unless you're arguing that the free wins that I should get are matches just like that one on Blizzard World, where we had 2 DCs and just lost, and we were expected to win the match if there were no DCs, right? And so the matches that I'm supposed to lose, I lose, and they don't DC, right? And then the matches that I'm supposed to win, I lose because of DC, right? That kind of stuff. Okay, fed, need to stop res. We can't res, no chance. Okay, don't need to do fancy. I'm gonna leave my Kyrian point, I don't care. I wanna push. Yeah, they have Bob soon. Yep. She got the perk, which means that she has Bob. Well, unlikely for us to win that. Maybe if my brick turned earlier to heal me, I could have taken the duel. I was like, and also just hit the shots, but yeah.
Trials.
Considering the amount of damage that I had taken, would be an ego duel.
Like the dawn. You will not find the answer you seek.
Don't need to face Mercy. She's zoned off already.
Not a scratch on me.
Their DPS coming back, but they don't win this.
I'm on fire. Come on, strike. Over here.
Enemy over here.
Do your worst.
Move up here. Halo's under my control. Let's roll out.
We're gonna take this.
Rally to me.
I'm fired up right now.
Yep. Just gonna push points. Really, our brig should be the one pushing points. But I guess I have to do it.
Bob, do something.
Need to full kites.
I feel all
Yeah, that's what happens when I try to fight that situation.
I am healed.
Might be able to blade here, but that's gonna be hard. Yeah, I'm dead.
Good move with me.
And you runs up. The enemy outnumbered.
Just needed to kite the Bob, not actually try to kill it. We're down one in bad position. All because I can't mark the DPS, because my brig is pushing up and rallying nothing. Maybe I just let the cart not move there, but that just feels like a losing move. Because then... that's my bad. Because then what happens? I win the fight, then we turn back, push points the same place, and then we wasted ults.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Much better.
She already has another Bob because I can't contest her. So she free shoots. Yeah. So 1. Brig is awful in this matchup. 2. My Brig is not playing properly. 3. I'm not mechanically executing as I should. So Ash might cheese out a win solo carrying with Mercy pockets. Yay! Hooray for Mercy! We love Mercy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'd actually swap to Anna. Huh, we'll swap to Anna. No Kiri. That feels worse, honestly. Kiri at least flanks and can duel their DPS and help me on flanks. What's Anna gonna do? Like,
I've got you in my sights.
Rally to me.
Anna. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, at some point, it honestly makes me depressed. Like, how long does it take for my Ana to hit a single shot on me in that situation?
Switching sides.
Their tank was actively throwing, by the way. He's taking a bad research straight into me. And then he walks into the open where we can all free fire him, force his entire block resources and remove all his armor. At which point we take a gazillion space. All my Ana needs to do is hit 2 shots on me. And then we gain all the space that we needed. Nope. Nope, that's too hard.
My memories from before the awakening are blurry, like a fading.
What makes me so frustrated,
But I do
and I'm
remember
now
some
realizing,
things.
it's not the fact that the teammates are gonna be bad. Because they are. I have carried plenty of bad teammates when I got my my alt account to GM2 and then this account almost to GM2 multiple times. What's frustrating me is that which is my main skill, doesn't work in most of these matches, in most of these end of season matches. What works is mechanics. And in that kind of sense, just like brute forcing and killing those people over and over and over and over again, I'm not as good at. So I feel like I don't have control over these matches. And that's what frustrates me. It's not the teammates being bad, it's the fact that I cannot carry the bad teammates.
Much better.
I'm dead here. I'm dead here. Do we not have lamp? I cannot peek there. And there go, for example, like, that is our ticket back. I killed the idiot soldier on the flank. But no, I died to him, so now we don't recontest. Great!
The payload has reached
The unfortunate thing is that I was not mature enough to realize how bad these end of season games would be. If I was, I would have just not queued anymore, left this account at 2 games away from Gem 2, went next season. Because I was immature, and especially like, even though I'm trying to control my emotions, I'm still letting it get, like, I'm not letting them affect me during the match very much, but I'm letting them affect me in the sense that I should not be queuing, and I am. That is the issue, right? I should just not be queuing. So logically I understand why this is happening. It's just that I'm too stubborn not to let it happen. That's the funny part.
Over there.
Immortality field deployed. We're going to be in trouble if that payload no need. Shut up.
وريهم قوتك.
You know what? Maybe I just need to recognize which enemy player is the worst. Like, their Ana is awful. I'm pretty sure if I just go on her every fight, we might win this game still. So maybe that's what I need to do to actually carry these matches. Just turn off my own brain. Or, not turn off my brain, but turn off the instincts from high-level matches and dive straight into the terrible quality of the matches and be like, who can I kill every single fight? And I think it's their Ana. I think their Ana is awful. And maybe the soldier is too aggressive, too full of himself. This is the kind of stuff that makes me actually want to push through this hardship, even if it might not be the most logical things in terms of rank, because I can learn from this. And learn is the most important thing when it comes to climbing. Besides, this match is also winnable, by the way, despite everything that went wrong. Because we have a stupid defender's advantage and I don't see them swapping up this comp. Oh, they swapped off Ash into Pharah, huh? That's funny. Pharah theoretically is good, but if they don't have the discipline to properly push, just like with Didn't, they're gonna lose this match. Because then everyone can turn into Pharah, it doesn't matter which hero that guy picks. Zen is flanking. Oh, he doesn't have Trank. Interesting. I thought it was flanking because he had Trank now. So I'm gonna need to blade this fight soon. Nice. Might still need blade though. Oops. Don't kill me. Kill me. Nice.
I am healed.
Do we have a touch is the question. We almost have Trank. You need to push up and farm Trank.
Finally, a real challenge.
Nope. Did not hit enough shots. It was close. It was close and I learned something from this. That's good. That is good. The thing is, now that I can read chat because I'm not in a match, there is a point in me not playing during the weekends, or not playing during the last week. I'm not actually gonna become worst. I might need like a few games in a quick play or something, but I have taken 10-day breaks before and I've come back and played even better than before, without even needing to go into a deathmatch or anything to de-rust, quote unquote. It's not so much about actually just playing all the time, although there is some merit in that. A lot about like my performance isn't so much related to constant practice and more so about my mental state. And breaks are really good at fixing that, right? So, also, to a certain extent, these matches don't actually teach me anything that's very useful for when I am actually going to be pushing champion. But to a certain extent it also does. But yeah, there would be nothing wrong with me just taking a break these last days, not playing, camping my rank, just going hard next season at the start of next season, when the games are actually going to be high quality, and then getting champ then. But I'm stubborn. I'm chronically stubborn.
Select your hero.
So, even if I am not letting emotions, or at least I'm lying to myself that I'm not letting emotions cause me to tilt kill or something like that,
Select
I want to
heroes
kill.
battle.
I just want to play, even if it costs me my rank here. There's something else I could do. Because right now, the problem is, because I have 2 accounts, but I'm using both on my climb to champ, I'm natching the peaks and then pushing one division on one, and then never touching it again until I match that peak on the other one, right? Rinse and repeat. So, because I'm dropping on this account, I am not gonna touch my ult. Where's my ult? Here. Because my ult is GM2 right now, top 72. So I'm not gonna touch that account, right? And I'm being mature about it and not being like, oh no, I'm losing on this one, but it's just because of luck, and so I'm gonna kill on the other one and I'm gonna win, right? I'm not gonna try and climb it back on this account, I'm just gonna go to the other one and climb there, right? Okay, I know that that's not gonna happen. I've done that in the past, and that has led me to lose rank not only on one account, but on both accounts, right? But yeah, one thing I could do is have a third account, which I deeply dislike the idea of, because I have to rank it, right? I have to do all of the quick play games, etc. I also ruin a bunch of games through smurfing. It's not fun for me, it's not fun for anyone else, so I would really dislike it. But it would allow me, if I wanted to play in situations where I don't want to play. I want to play DPS, but I don't want to play on the high rank on either of these two accounts, right?
Undeserving of his patience.
And then on that account, I truly don't give a shit, right? Because in both of these accounts, I actually care about rank. In this one, I care about it, but less so because I'm trying to improve, first and foremost. But it still would be nice to not actually lose rank the way that I am, right? Like, usually I wouldn't actually be playing the way I am. I would maybe lose 2, stop for the day, and just control the amount that I'm losing. So for example, if you consider that, I would still be a GM4. I would not be almost M2 if I was doing that. Right? Okay, anyways, let me focus.
Ready for a knockout?
I am at the objective. I am capturing the objective.
We just play point side for now. Soldier's gonna struggle having a low SNS. Just need my supports to keep pocketing me.
I'll be an angel.
Okay, now I'm much more warmed up. Okay, I appreciate. Like physically. So I'm hitting more shots and everything. But yeah. I don't think I will be stubborn to the point of trying to get GM2 on these accounts before the season ends. I think I'll just try to either recover GM4 or GM3. I'm immature that I'll probably not be able to fully recover, and I'll just end up getting another bad streak of games and then losing it all. In a way, it's ironic because I've been playing, for those that don't know, I am a big fan of Darkest Dungeon. It's such a good game. And it's a game about taking risks and especially assessing risks and avoiding unnecessary ones, not being overconfident. One of the most famous lines of the game, one that gets referenced in other games and is used a lot in a lot of places because of how famous it got, is overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, right? And I'm doing a challenge in that game right now called Torchless Deathless, which is not only a mode that increases the RNG by a ton and is extraordinarily bullshit to beat, but I'm doing so deathless. And if I have one death, I have to restart the whole campaign, which is extraordinarily stupid. It's not so much about being good to beat it, it's about getting lucky to an extent. So a lot of it is just like avoiding any and all unnecessary risk. right? And despite knowing these lessons and applying them in a different game, I'm not applying them in Overwatch, right? That's the irony.
We have to get them off the point.
Because I could be avoiding the risk that I know about the quality of end of season matches, but I'm not.
Enemy here.
I'm really feeling it. I'll give you shelter.
Feels buckling.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Light speed.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just an expected match for us to win. Also, remind me to avoid the Mercy if I forget. I hate Mercy players.
Hostile in view.
Step right up.
Rally to me. Launching satellite vector.
There's smoke, there's fire. No holding back.
Push them off the point.
I have the infinite stall glitch. My Ram could even get off points. Get off point, bro. You're fine. You're not winning this, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Just wanted to get 99.
Keep that in mind.
Orbital ring ready to fire.
Of course. Over there. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Wanna Blade before they have support ults again. I have both DPS ults though. And I can't realistically open with Blade.
This
can I?
ends now.
I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, I really wanted to Blade, but I couldn't. She actually was almost killable.
I am healed.
Doomfist moments. Miss your cooldowns, you die. No other tank does that. Okay, I need to Blade at some point. But I need my team to stop dying for that. Like, actually. I shouldn't ever die here, though. My Juno does, though. Wow. My team is actually throwing this.
Step right up.
Satellite vector. Welcome to orbit.
Not so fast. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Okay.
Silly human.
I probably should have bladed earlier on an opportunity I saw. But at the same time, I shouldn't expect my team to actually just toss 4 fights in a row and spawn dying to air molecules. Because they don't have a single brain cell. I did not even have time to avoid my mercy. Or their mercy, rather. Are we in a group? No. You're not even a mercy player, what?
Choose hero bands.
Okay. I also do wonder if there are some characters late in the season that perform better because of the chaos, because players are just gonna be bad. Like, I've seen so many Cassidys be lobby admin. Because people just misposition and he just shits damage. I don't know, that should go for all characters. Maybe I could get away with making incredibly stupid plays on Genji. Because people will not properly look at me PO or anything. But from my limited sample size, it feels like players are actually gonna give you more attention. Because they're gonna overly focus the Genji diving in and throw the fights to chase and kill you and something like that, and somehow your team is not gonna kill their tank. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Maybe my... And I mean, it's probably the fact that my memory is just remembering bad games and not remembering good ones, right? So I shouldn't look too much into it. That's one of the things that it's so hard. Sometimes just playing the game is so much easier than having to think and having to deal with hypotheses that may or may not be wrong. Okay, I have no off-angle healing unless my Lucio comes with me. Will it? Will he? No, it's not. Okay, I'm solo for now.
Objective unlocked.
Enemy spotted! Don't let them push! Heads up! Hostile mark! Enemy here!
Oh, he's one. Yeah, shame. I was hoping my Lucio would actually turn and help me. No, he decided to go with the team.
The enemy has the lead.
Stay alive for me! Enemy here!
Repositioning.
Don't let them push it any farther. Keep an eye out.
Rip.
Spawn room activated.
Mistakes will always precede victory.
It's gonna be hard. I wish I had any sort of support that could heal me.
Hostile mark!
But yeah, these players are so bad, I just need to beat them.
Got you in my sights.
I spotted enemy! Enemy here!
Wait, I somehow missed that. Cool.
My spirit blazes.
Get into this groove.
That robot must move.
Engage those hostiles.
Yeah,
Over there.
I think I can farm their echo this game.
Circuits engaged. Lucio.
Oscar Mike to enemy territory.
I spot an enemy. Watch out for that enemy.
Guy just doesn't strafe. I dive him, it doesn't strafe. It's so weird.
Get long.
Enemy here.
Be careful here.
Enemy forward stalling.
Hostile mark. Watch out for that. Pushing the barricade.
Enemy here. I see enemy.
Backline's scared of me, so it's giving a value by existing. Never mind. Needed to dash out earlier. More importantly, I needed to deflect earlier. That was my bad.
Not good. Stop them.
Game is still very winnable, by the way.
Hostile
No
mark.
reason to be doomer about it.
I spot an enemy. Watch out for that enemy. I see an enemy.
Robot
Where's
secure.
the echo? Like actually, where is the echo? I'm actually so confused. Where is the echo?
Enemy here.
Get hot in here. Or is it just me?
Keep an eye out. Watch out for that enemy.
Okay, I guess. That is very stupid.
They took the
The
robot
play is good though.
back.
They're down Echo because she's in Narnia, so just rush the rest of the team, take a 5v4. Lucio was feeding, I couldn't quite get to him, but I could turn on the Kyria, distract her so she couldn't heal the Lucio.
Hey, it's Kiko.
I just got Kyrie codes, and she just deleted my entire health bar in a second.
Enemy spotted.
Camo robot.
I'm not gonna be pushing points. I guess I am because my soldier's not on a flank.
Tactical visor activated. Protect the robot. He's forgotten.
Got one here.
Right, this is the kind of stuff that I mean, right? I realize the whether they're pulling or pushing, whether I can hold that position, the out economy, when I need to blade, how to blade, right? That's the kind of stuff that I'm really good at. And how I climb my way to champ. But if the games are not high quality enough that we actually have those situations where my game sense can shine, then I don't get to apply that. I don't want my Lucio on points. Actually, maybe I do. Okay, key points.
Ultimate is charging.
Never mind. Let's not get walled here though.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, there is out for us to follow up on. I would like to mark this guy. I don't think I can though. Yeah. I'm engaging him full HP.
Now we push. Do not
Oris is still good into hazard though.
Your hand-to-hand needs to work.
Keep an eye out. Enemy spotted.
Enemy here.
Enemy here.
Adaptive circuits
Okay, cool. My Kiriko just refused to heal me. That's fun. Just left me at 100 and something HP. I don't know why she would be playing that angle with me and not heal me and just try and solo the cure and everything, but sure.
I see an enemy.
This guy's shooting.
Going here.
Forward spawn.
Enemy here.
We have the robot. Inga Ohoda.
Dealer gets daggers, yeah.
Enemy spotted.
For now I need to push in payload.
Check. Affirmative.
Marissa's gonna push payload soon, I believe. Or not.
Forward spawn activated.
I have blade soon. I need to test high ground too.
Watch here.
Your team is close.
Take the lead. Using no
That warms the bones.
Enemy here.
Damn. Please cap.
Enemy spotted.
Please tell me to cap. We need to cap. Oh my god. Wow, that was close.
That puts us in first. Don't get cocky.
30 seconds.
Very losable game. Good, good pick. Curious fast, but I wonder if they tax you. Probably will. Not die here. Dying here is the worst thing that you could do.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, here.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Stick with that.
Final push. Capture the robot.
GG's. Nice. I was worried that we're gonna maybe lose this game. But yeah, I said it's very winnable. Very winnable game. Okay, we're almost back to Gem 5. Almost back. My goal today is not even to get all of the rank that I lost today. My goal today is just to learn and learn enough and to a certain extent develop the discipline back so that I don't lose more today. I stabilize the drop and then slowly climb it back. The big, the most annoying, oh yeah, no, I was correct initially. The most frustrating things at times about climbing in a competitive game like this is that oftentimes grinding up the ranks is a very slow process, but dropping is extraordinarily fast. So you can be working very disciplined, very diligent. Yeah, it's diligently for like a month, and then in 2-3 days of you just being stupid, maybe just woke up and in a bad mood or something, boom, most of your progress is gone. Alright? Over time I've gotten better. One of the things that I have gotten better at is that I could be very mad at myself for allowing drops like this to happen, but one, I actually knew that there was the possibility for me to drop here and I didn't care because I could learn from it and I'm less attached to rank. So it's not like this is one of those aimless tilt queues, right? And two, let me remember the second point. Yeah. Two, I'm not mad at myself for it, right? It's one thing for you to slip up. It's another one for you to beat yourself down for slipping up, right? So it's just like recognizing that you're not gonna go from imperfect to perfect, right? Instantly, right? Oh, I always forget to, let's say, brush my teeth, right? Let's say that that's the issue that we're talking about. So maybe one day you'll forget it after you had like a nice streak of not forgetting, and that'll feel bad. But then you have to recognize all the other times that you did remember, right? And recognize the progress that you're making, right? Like the amount of tilt queuing, and in this case it's not even tilt queuing, right? It's I want to queue to learn, and this, even if I lose rank, I don't care because I'm taking something away from it, right? And I'm dropping. In this situation, I'm fine with it, right? Whereas before, yes, there was really basically nothing that I could take away from it, because previously I did in fact tilt queue, right? And drop just like this, except heck, even harder. Like the drop that I've done has been across a few different days. I've done drops from let's say GM4 to Masters 4 in a day before. That's the kind of stuff. So I need to recognize that and be completely fine with the situation, right? Recognize the progress, recognize that this is something that I'm accepting because I'm learning, etc.
Select your hero.
So in a way, it might sound silly for me to be calling this a champ Genji push or something, but really it does make sense. Because this is the type of mentality that is a really good showcase of some of the things that I'm gonna need for it, right? Because yes, I could hit champ without those things, but it would be like a fluke. And something that I have actually liked about this account, because for those that don't know, I don't think I talked about this, but just like I had my ult on GM3. I brought this account to GM3, right? And then remember what I talked about with like the alternating the accounts. So once I match the peaks, I can then swap back to the other account, try to push it one more, right? Rinse and repeat. So on my ult, I won, I believe, 4 games. I had a little bit of a win streak going. I don't think I got winning trend bonus, but I don't think I had to win 5 games. I think I only had to win 4 games. I won 4 games, I believe, in a single day. And I skipped straight from GM3 to GM2 on my ult. 0 resistance, quote unquote, in terms of losses, right? The games weren't easy, but they also weren't the hardest. I got a little bit lucky. But I just skipped straight from GM3 to GM2, and on this account it has been quote unquote miserable. It has been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down for a month. But I kind of like it because that will serve as proof to an extent for myself. I don't even care what others think. To myself that I am not gonna reach champ as a fluke, right? It's gonna be through hard work, discipline, and stuff that is coachable and everything, right? I can continue this later. Let me just continue playing for now.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
There's a test subject.
The flashpoint unlocked.
Hello there.
Yeah, they are scared. They don't want to push because I'm here. I need to just not get my cooldowns forced and just focus the Orisa. If they walk, I can maybe go on them. If they start to get too much ground, I can go on them. But actually engaging the backline is bait. What we need to do is focus points. Now we actually engage. Because the backline actually walked into range, right? The Sojourn fed. So really, my team almost threw a free fight there. All you need to do is shoot Orisa. Because the backline is not very relevant. The backline can't walk while I have cooldowns. I know a lot of Genji players that would have fed trying to get a kill 1v4 there, would have failed, died, and then the backline could walk. The only reason I had to be a little bit desperate and keep going after the Soj is because my team just lost so much positioning by making the wrong play, right? Deciding to not shoot the Orisa and stuff, right? Get themselves poked out by the group here. Let's just move points. Maybe I can go for an opportunity, but I would rather not throw this fight. Instead just play a normal fight. Yeah, I don't see an opportunity here. I'm just gonna rotate.
I see a hostile.
I don't need to die here. Okay, never mind. Might have been winnable after, but unlikely, but yeah. That's one of the lessons that I've learned. Just avoid gambles whenever possible. Because I'm truly smarter than the most players, and it's my strong points. Then I can avoid gambles and then let my get to a state of the fight where I can use my brain to win, right? For my decisions and everything, find weak spots, etc. Stack support ult, which is bad. Shame. Use Strength? I don't remember if they used Sojo. They might have used Orisa ult. I don't remember. I did not pay attention to that. But yeah, I'm not particularly interested in diving here unless it's very sure. Yeah, like, I'm not diving that path even though he was in combo range. Because if I fail, we'll lose our good hold here.
Keep watch. I see a hostile.
No, I might be more interested in doing something slightly cheeky, like trying a one-shot on that Zen. Even still, we can win, we have positioning. He's not going up top, with no footsteps. But he is taking a bad duel. We can give point if we need. Don't peek. Plays low. We're gonna win long fights. Need one pack, Brig. One pack.
Surrender to my will.
Look at how good this angle is. Okay, we touched. Need to kill this guy. Don't need to blade. Here's what I mean, discipline. Shooting the Orisa in that situation, not diving for the supports quite yet. Trying to avoid gambles whenever possible.
Next, Flashpoint, Palace.
Take caution. Let shadow consume. There's a test subject. I require assistance.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
I'm not in a good position, neither is my Orisa. Need to wait till my team lives. Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. This is still winnable. I have strength for blade though.
Into the iris.
Didn't trade well enough, but this fight's very winnable in the long term. Because they lost supports. Yeah. So worth the gamble,
We go. Concrete box.
even if we lost the fight.
Behind you.
There's a test subject.
I'm under attack. Watch out, I'm on fire.
Here I mark the angle. Now I have no cooldowns, I'm gonna be disciplined. I don't want soldiers swinging on me. So I'm playing more conservative angle, even if it gives Tracer space. I can just shoot Orisa here. And then go straight through the window.
I see a hostile. More of which.
So much for that paradox.
There's a test.
20 and 0. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And this should be back. Yeah, we're back into Gem 5 now. Actually, let me not queue real quick. I need to go to the bathroom and get more water. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back, chat. When am I gonna buy the Mercy skin? Never. I don't think so. I will never play Mercy. The character was boring in the past. Is even more boring in Overwatch 2 after they made her even easier. I'll not discuss with you. If you just keep saying that, like, I mean, I understand that for you it's worth, but if you try and keep saying that it's worth for me, then no, it isn't. But yeah, Mercy is just a fundamentally flawed character in terms of design. in terms of like, let me see. Like, even the Mercy mains don't love Mercy. It's just like they like Mercy, but there are aspects of Mercy they don't like, right? For example, pocket bodying, right? Just sit still, damage boosting your hit scan or something, right? To get the most value instead of just flying around, debating attention and living, right? Taking those risks, risky reses, right, and stuff like that. That's what is fun, but it's not actually what Mercy's optimal playstyle is, as far as I'm aware. So Mercy's character design is fundamentally flawed, and even Mercy mains have a lot to complain about in terms of Mercy itself. I don't know if the devs can change Mercy or are interested in changing Mercy or using resources to think about a rework or whatever, but yeah, it is an interesting topic for discussion. Your body tanks, true. If you ask all of the bronze Mercy mains, that's what they do. So yeah. That bronze diamond? No. I find it very hard to believe that a Mercy main would be in diamond from heal body tanks, unless they're boosted. Find it very hard. It is possible, potentially, if the Mercy is extraordinarily good at living, she never dies, right? And stuff like that. But then it's less about like what exactly she's doing in terms of healing, and more about her having the movement of a top 500 Mercy and the playstyle of a bronze Mercy, and then that balancing out to diamond or something. But yeah, Goose World. There's a video by Spylo that I would highly recommend you watch on this topic. I don't remember the exact title. Let me actually search it up. Let me search it up. Spylo, you are practicing wrong. Yeah, it's this. I'm pretty sure it's this. Let me see if it actually is this.
Select your hero.
I'm reading both chats. Both chats appear to me. Ads. Yeah, it's this video that I linked. I would highly recommend watching that video. What up, Manny? And bye bye, Manny. I am gonna close my monitor or turn it off because it's gaming time. Those are the rules. But yeah, one thing that I was thinking about that I wanted to talk about here, and I have a little bit of time to talk about before the game, is just like I'm fine with dropping in rank right now in terms to learn, I'm also completely I guess it's not a great transition, or maybe not even a great comparison, but in terms of like mentality, right? There are a lot of pieces for the mentality that's gonna make me a champion eventually, right? And I'm collecting them like Thanos. Jokes. But what was I gonna say? Kind of got lost in the plots. Oh yeah, in terms of bans, right? I'll stop caring about bans. I'll just let my team ban. Yeah, the thing is, I don't wanna climb because of a cheese. Oh, I dislike this matchup, so I'm just always gonna ban it, right? I don't like that. I'm not gonna target ban either, watch streams and etc. So it's just like, I want to do it because I adapted to the circumstances, played my best, not because I found some cheese that gets me there, right? Even if it's still mostly skill and it just made it slightly easier, no. I want 0 cheese to climb to champ. So I'm not selecting bans anymore, for example.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Enemy here.
What's your count? Soldier.
Thanks.
I think it's bait for me to try to go backline this early. Just shoot Winston.
Enemy here.
I should die.
That was
Yeah,
wonderful.
I think the entire backline was scared of our ball.
I am restored.
To a certain extent, I think it's bait to try and engage on these players. So I'm not gonna push that there. They're not relevant to the fights. Heck, I might actually drop and shoot Winston. Because the backline is not gonna help him. Watch his health. Watch how sad he is because of where the backline is playing. This is just the dive threat they're respecting. Look at that, he can't walk. You shoot Winston.
Enemy here.
Mark points. Once backline becomes relevant, you can set up and kill them. My tracer now true, you cannot die in this situation. Okay, now I need to shoot Winston for a different reason, which is to clear him. Okay, he jumped. Oop, never mind. Yeah.
Life protects.
Now it true. Now it true. Lost space. I did not notice soldier rotation. I was just trying to set up on the Zen and Nana. See how quickly it goes badly? Like, it's a correct play for us to mark point and shoot Winston. My tracer just can't die there. It's not a situation worth gambling for a kill.
There they are. Get ready.
Now we need to set up for kills on the backline and maybe clear Winston if he's preventing us from setting up.
Over here.
That's a shame.
I've got you in my sights.
Come on, why?
Everyone put to the
No way. Okay, let me stop talking.
Got one here. I'm with you. Group up here.
Minor perk unlocked.
Enemy here. Got one here. Let the Kitsune guide you.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that. I've been holding Blade in situations I haven't thought I needed it confirmed, but it's not bad for me to use Blade to confirm those, so maybe I should. I think they're still holding Frank for me. Yeah. What I need to do is not be scared to use Blade this fight. Most important thing is to play around their outs, because if it happens we lose this point and then our situation becomes really bad.
One here. I'm with you. Over there.
I was not expecting that.
Into the iris.
Enemy spotted.
I've got you in my sights.
Enemy
I don't think I quite needed to gamble there, because see my team's discipline, all living. My ball has point. So yeah, me being alive here would be excellent.
Will always
I
precede
didn't need to force a play there.
Enemy here.
Now I need to though. Or I need to live. Okay.
Enemy spotted.
Each journey has its trials.
Few mistakes that are costing us. Still a very winnable match, so don't panic. They're gonna have nano for Winston. Oh, they swapped the cast. That's annoying.
Got one here.
Healing bubble already.
Enemy spot. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Major pack unlocked.
My ball lives, I'm pretty sure.
I've got you in my sights.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Stay near my pylon.
I require healing.
Got one here. Make them regret faceless. Enemy here.
Into the iris. Yujin no ken wo kure!
Got one here.
Needed to blade early, just for the extra healing. Better safe than sorry. If I was playing like this from the start, we would have held second point, I'm pretty sure. It's fine. Even if I lose, it's fine.
60 seconds remaining.
So I'm recognizing these things fast
I am
in the
here.
middle of matches.
Enemy spotted. Got one here.
If he was 1 HP lower, if he was 1 HP lower, I prevent Primal from bursting him. That is such a shame. Oh! Bro did not farm. Bro did not farm mines. That's a shame. Wow. If I hit one more shot, if my supports hit one more shot on that Winston, he dies, doesn't primal, we get a hold. That's a shame. Yeah. Very easy to be like, oh no, that's so sad they kept 3, but it's just like, we're so close on so many situations that one small change, we hold 1 point. 2 small changes, we hold 2 points. Not worth worrying about. We can very well just cap all 3 here and beat them. Just need to focus and get better every minute. Live adaptation.
Remember, if you want me to heal you, stand very still. But also, avoid the bullets.
Don't worry. Genji and I have run loads of missions like this together.
I still have much to learn.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Imagine I don't miss up my combo. I'm pretty sure I killed that Winston. I'm pretty sure I killed the Winston. That was very well played.
Always precede victory.
I'm under attack.
Hostile mark.
Much better. Move the payload. Let's go. No.
You see me? Now you don't.
They're gonna have nano fast.
Let them up.
They're gonna have nano fast but primal slow.
The payload progresses.
Enemy here.
Okay, she's dead.
Enemy over here.
Okay, she's not dead, I guess.
Rally to me.
This is no time to doubt yourself.
Highlights on the map.
My soul is alight.
وريهم قوتك.
My senses are hiding.
Show me what you're made of.
Ah, I got caught in the rocks.
Why has the payload stopped? We must move.
I spot an enemy.
I've got you in my sights.
What's up to Mia?
Into the iris.
Yujin no ken wo kure! 誰も慣れ始めろ。
30 seconds.
Everyone feeling better?
Nice. Tough but winnable game.
Hey, it's Kiriko.
I'm really happy with my stream performance now.
10 seconds.
Don't let up.
Say that as I AFK not thinking about polls. That's the price I pay for not locking in anymore and remembering that I'm on stream. I was performing well because I forgot I was on stream. And so I stopped narrating and everything, I was just focused on playing. What you got on me? Being able to do that is cool. They picked the wrong perk. I like it. I'm gonna do that still.
Enemy spotted.
Let them up.
وريهم قوتك.
That perk is busted.
Major pack unlocked.
I've got you in my sights.
For that enemy.
I'm here.
Arigato.
Enemy here.
Where is the sun? Dodge the Winston.
Enemy
Zone the
spotted.
Zen.
Over here.
Coco, you help me move the pig.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay, my BAP is gonna struggle there. Now I'm the one playing discipline and my team is the one not.
Got one here. Enemy spotted.
That's Pulse, I believe.
30 seconds remaining.
dash, so we can chase. Nice. And yeah, Gibraltar is a tough point to attack, or a tough map to attack, so... Also that factor. I'm not gonna be the one pushing point. Nice. Can't push too far though.
Enemy spotted.
I don't think they have primal actually, now that I start to think about it. They have nano. They should have frank. Where's the future offering go actually? Nice. Yeah, she put herself in a bad situation, needed to recall earlier. Indecision.
Into the iris.
Both defensive ults used. This will help us push.
I've got you in my sights.
Enemy spotted.
10 seconds.
Keep attacking until the last something to kill him.
Enemy here. Got one here.
Oh, he's one. I didn't have ammo.
Enemy here.
They almost have Queen out. Queen is now set up points. We should win. Don't see 9 with the Queen outs.
Back me up.
Get me out. Here right now.
We see 9. That's a shame. I don't mind this loss, honestly. It's an extremely close game. That is perfect. Consolation. Theoretically, the matchmaker says that we should lose. But I felt like not only did I understand how to win, but I executed how to win that match well for most of the match. If I played the way that I played on the second half, and that second half even includes, not exactly a perfect cut, even includes a little bit of our defense, at the very start of defense instead of just at third point, right? Because I did some decision making screw ups on second, would have won the match. So this is the thing that I really like seeing right now. The fact that I've not only stopped losing the way that I was before now, I have gotten back confidence, enough confidence, enough quality on my play that I'm making, that I'm almost winning up hills. I already told you how to go about this, I believe, Jonathan. Join my Discord server, send a VOD on the correct channel. Hello internet. Am I live still? Let me check. Okay, cool. I have just checked and I have internet. So I am live, my internet is working. BattleNet is the cause of the DC. I should be connecting soon. I don't think I'm gonna connect fast enough. Yeah. Right now it's slow. It's saying attempting to reconnect. So Battle.net itself is down, which I'm pretty sure means that I just tanked the SR loss. Unless it went down for everyone. Cool. Good job, Blizzard. I'm just waiting for Battle.net to load again. It's saying attempting to reconnect, but it's not. Joanna made a post. You made a post awfully fast. Oh, so is my internet actually working? Hello? Why is Discord not instantly opening? Discord! Hello, am I still live? Discord is not opening. Battle.net's not loading. Okay, speed test time. Speed test. Now I think we're gonna end up getting lost frames. Because I'm conducting a test. I know that I can close Overwatch right now, but I'm not closing it because it doesn't matter. If I close it, there's just nothing on the screen, so people will ask me questions if they join this stream. I'm just waiting for Battle.net itself to realize what's happening. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there was something slightly wrong with my internet. Because right now, for some reason, the speed test is not actually loading for me. Does it really take that long to find the ideal server? I don't think so. I think there's just something wrong. Especially because Discord is also delayed. Why is Discord not opening? I think it's on my end. Stream is up, but there's something funny in my end. Yeah, Discord is not opening. The speed test is not starting. It has loaded all the ads now, but it hasn't started yet. Which is fun. Basic tasks are loading properly. Retry. Okay. Battle.net gave up trying to log me in and said that I can't. Cool. What about the speed test? Hello. Can you load? Let me open another tab. Speed test. Bro, this would be so depressing. Discord has not opened yet. Have you been having issues too? TTV is that too? Yeah, Twitch. I'm trying to load Twitch. Twitch is not working. YouTube is loading, but Twitch isn't. Huh. That's interesting. Now it's saying it's unstable, but I'm not losing frames, so theoretically the stream is working. No, I don't. Install Discord and restart PC? No, it's not about that. It's something funny with the internet. Oh, Twitch just loaded. Discord just loaded. Ah, interesting. What about Overwatch? Let's try to log in and see if that works. Discord is still very slow and it's not actually loading my messages. Yeah, it's not loading anything on Discord right now. So it's just like it worked for a second and then it stopped. Can I watch any stream or is it not working? Because the Twitch itself loaded, but question. For those that are here, is my Twitch stream working? The only exception is you, because he lives in the same city as I do. And I think it's an issue with the providers here, maybe because of rain or something. So for those that aren't from here, right? Just checking on Twitch would be nice to see if like the stream is up and if you can open Twitch and etc. Right now I'm trying to watch someone else's stream and I am watching someone else's stream. Swapping between streams seems awfully slow though. Is that it's offline? Huh. It's weird. Right now it's saying that it can't connect to chat for me. But it doesn't, it says that it's live. Maybe it doesn't know that it's not live. Weird. Let me see. Just loading stuff is so slow. It's so slow. Speed test is not loading either. Yeah, I'm just gonna close this tab. It's just not loading. Bro, what the fuck? And it's so annoying because just like my internet was working so well for so long. Why does it have to start being a bitch now? Like, these last few days, like, it has been fine, but there have been some hiccups where it stops working for 10 seconds. It doesn't fully drop, it just stops for 10 seconds. Right, the modem doesn't have to restart itself or something, right? But now it's just weird. Yeah, YouTube stream is still up apparently. Yeah, I do know that it should be a priority, especially because there are a lot of rains right now here, So probably something about the rain has affected them, but it doesn't. I mean, to be fair, rain can be different in different places. Also, right now, where I'm at doesn't seem like I'm raining. I'm looking outside the window, but maybe the provider, where the provider is, or one of their things is it's raining and then it's very heavy or something, and then it affecting the quality or something. I don't know. All I know is that this is a little bit depressing. Just wasn't when I was getting in a groove. Working, doing something on the phone doesn't matter. I need it on my PC. And if it's not gonna work, then I'm just gonna have to stop the stream and then go play something else until my ISP starts to work again. I can't even test the speed. But the thing that's weird is this. YouTube, if I open YouTube, it's fast. If I open YouTube, it's fast. For the most part. It's not as fast as it should be, but it's fast. Maybe YouTube is well optimized or something. Twitch was slow, but it was opening streams. Discord was very slow. The speed test did not work at all. This couldn't load. And yeah, now I'm pressing Twitch and it's loading and it's loading and it's loading. Still hasn't even loaded the page. Start to load the page or show that it's loading the page. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Now hindsight Andy inside me is telling me, haha, if you didn't play during the weekends, you wouldn't have dropped in rank, then you wouldn't be frustrated by these things. But I couldn't know. I can know ahead of time these things are gonna happen. So hindsight Andy is stupid. Yeah, I can restart it later. I'm just coping and hoping it's gonna fix itself or something. We're investigating reports of games crashing or users disconnecting while playing. Yeah, I don't think that is the case for me though. Okay. This card is awfully slow. And without internet for 2 weeks, bro. Did you really? Without internet for 2 weeks? Yeah, I'm just gonna close Discord. I might end up forgetting about some unread messages, but I don't have the patience right now to just wait so that I can select again that it's unread and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to call it. It's time for me to take a break and eat. If it comes back, I will play it later, probably off stream. I don't think I'm gonna open another stream. I could. Especially because I haven't been really talking much during the streams, and as long as they focus, my performance is the same, so I could very well do it. Maybe I can figure out why the delay didn't work this time. Maybe I just needed to restart OBS and then it worked or something. I don't know. Nah, if my internet starts working again, I'm gonna grind comp. I'm very big in comp. I don't play much quick play, especially because you wanna know my experiences with quick play lately. It's I wanna warm up mentally, right? See how my brain is working. Is my brain working slower today for some reason? And okay, then I log into a quick play. I backfill a silver lobby for some reason, because backfilling in Overwatch has no matchmaking restrictions. Or I queue into an actual match. Let's say I wait 7 minutes to find a bunch of high ranked players playing quick play. Okay, great. Someone leaves immediately after one death. The player that backfills is silver. They end the entire match. If the game actually loaded right now, I could literally show you one of the players that I had backfill. Nothing against the player, it's against the game, right? The game should not have a system like that. So the player legitimately felt like they just came out of the tutorial. They didn't really know how to move around. They could aim slightly after taking 2-3 seconds to look around, but they couldn't multitask. They couldn't move and shoot. They had no idea of like where they were. Like they had some idea, but they didn't really have much idea. So they would be in a position very close to like the enemy Winston as soldier, so that they could be dove and die. They would be in the open, and they would just look around, shoot, and die. They had 2k damage after almost 10 minutes. I was trying my best on Hazard to carry, and after I watched the replay, it's just like, why can this player backfill? You wanna know what the most annoying thing about that? That player had a miserable experience. Everyone else in the lobby had a miserable experience. But most of all, it would legitimately have been better to not have a backfill than to have a backfill. You wanna know why? Because on the replay, my supports were trying to save this guy. My Life Weaver was using pull, a really long cooldown, not to remember what the cooldown exactly is, but a really long cooldown that I would have really appreciated at times on the soldier that would just deal 100 damage and die. My supports were spending healing resources. So if a player is, I don't know how many ranks below that match quality, right? If a player is garbage enough compared to the lobby, then it would literally be better to play a 4v5 than have a 5v5. Because that player is actually gonna feed ult charge, not gonna do anything, and take attention away from the team. They are not even worth spending resources on. That's the level of bad. And that's something that is really frustrating about quick play. It's not my fault that I'm too good at the game, and so having games with backfills ruins the experience completely for everyone involved. It's not my fault, right? Why am I being punished for being too good? Find a better system. Don't backfill. Take a little longer and backfill someone that's a little bit closer in rank. I don't know. Just, I wish I could have a quality quick play, but I can't. Yay! I'm gonna try again. I talked so much that maybe it's fixed now. Actually, it legitimately might. It legitimately might be fixed now. That's funny. I'm gonna do speed test. Yeah, I think it's fixed. Can someone check the Twitch stream now? Okay, I think it is fixed. There's an update. Probably an update for the next season. Also, let me check speed test. Speed test. Nope. Offline. Hello, is the stream actually working? Okay, it said that, like, this time it actually said that it disconnected. And yeah, now the speed test is actually working. Things are awfully slow, but at least it worked. Yeah, internet now shows us fine, theoretically. Maybe they see it because of the speed tests?